Now, everybody give me that perception that I asked for. Oh shit!
Well, I can't wait to disappoint everybody. Yeah. Why do I roll so bad, dude?
What's your wisdom modifier?
Hi, Mr. Bird. Oh, hey, Mr. Tree. How are you?
God.
As you're walking through it, you hear a rustle of the bushes to your right.
Drawing my bow.
Wrestle the jimmies.
So Karvux, you walk over towards the direction and you part a bush. Probably the one that's
Karvux, the disappointment.
probably the one that Silly pointed out. There's this bush and you part it, and up against this tree, there's this ray of light that is piercing the trees, and it's shining down at the base of this tree. And at the base of this tree, you notice this puddle of blood. A tiefling woman, like perched up against it with this like makeshift spear that it looks like she made in probably the past like couple of hours, and she's holding it like up, pointed towards you with this like very scared look on her face. She's wearing this dress that looks like it's probably too big for her, and it's covering up. Karvux, give me another perception.
Come on, buddy.
You could do it.
Hell
You
yeah.
did it.
It's covering up a pregnant stomach. As she has the
That's the
spear.
way Karvux likes it.
Starbucks, do you have something to tell us?
Do you actually say that?
No, I do not.
What have you been doing, buddy?
Yeah. So he walks over and like I guess everyone's following, and then he puts his fist up, signaling everybody to stop. And then he looks down at the girl. He looks very concerned. He says, "Put the spear down."
She scooches up on the tree, trying to get a better position, and you see her like wince a little bit as you see like the blood pouring from probably like her back area. But yeah, when you say that, she like looks in your eyes and she like tries to poke at you.
He doesn't move any closer to her, but he looks puzzled. Like he's making the connection between the baby and the pregnant. I'm going to assume that you were the one responsible for what happened last night. If that's the case, then we need to talk.
Give me a
Demon-ass
persuasion.
baby. Damn. Baby.
Oh god.
I got both ends of Jesus fucking Christ. I got both ends of the spectrum. Did she just like stab me?
She's certainly gonna try.
Yeah.
She rolls a 19.
I'm gonna use my shield spell.
Okay.
So that doesn't hit me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to try and knock her out with my sword.
Oh god. What?
Jesus.
No, okay, all right. You know what? So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna try and. That may have been a bit extreme.
I'm just gonna punch this pregnant lady tonight.
Well, she did attack us with like weird babies last night.
My other character may have bled over to me in for a second. You're right. That's not a very heroic thing to do.
That's not a very Karvux thing.
It's a very good party thing to do.
You're right. That's more evil side. You're right.
Yeah, she just like lets go of it. So yeah, she tries. So this is what happens. So yeah, you say that all that Karvux, you fail completely. She tries to stab you, and yeah, you lift your hand. It just this shield comes up, and it knocks her back a little bit up against the tree, and then you grab for her spear. She barely is even hanging on to it at this point. And
yeah, I just snap it in half.
Yeah, nice. You snatch it from her, and she's super scared of all this, and she's like looking up, and she turns her head, thinking that you're trying to hurt her in all this. Obviously cowering in fear, and she's just like, please, and she starts rubbing her stomach.
If I wanted to kill you, why would I have waited to talk to you first? Calm down.
Give me persuasion again.
Yeah, I can I come over?
You guys are all there. You need to go far to see this.
Okay. Dekron's gonna hold his hands up, be like, "It's okay. We're not trying to hurt you. I can heal you if you'd like. Are you injured?"
When you say that, you definitely notice the blood that she has in her hands, and she reaches her hand behind her back, and she comes back with her hand in full view with it's very wet with blood as she
Dear
looks up
God.
at you. Now whoever has the greatest persuasion, go ahead and roll with advantage.
Caleb.
Okay, Caleb, go ahead.
You rang.
This
It's
fucking
okay,
weirdo.
lady.
Yeah, and you
This oddly charming weirdo.
and Karvux, she looks at you. She's obviously still stressed, and then she gives a look over at Derkron, like, "Go away."
What?
I move.
Go
yeah,
away.
I move.
To Karvux.
Oh,
I move
okay.
to the side.
Yeah, and when Karvux moves, her shoulders like relax, and she leans her head up against the tree, and she proceeds to like collapse.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on her.
Yeah.
And you say, "No way to treat a pregnant woman, Karvux."
I didn't punch her. That almost happened, but I didn't do it, so you can't say that.
Yeah, so Derkron,
And I'm gonna wipe her head, and she's probably sweating. I'm gonna wipe her hair back.
So this
I noticed nothing.
Yeah, so this wound that you're healing, you can't tell how she got it with that.
I'm gonna guess it's from a tiefling, the way she treated Karvux, and I'm fairly certain it's that blue one that we saw earlier.
You think they're related?
I think that she has a relation with him some way or another. And she has a bad relation with him some way or another.
If we cannot find the male, perhaps she will give us information after she wakes, of course.
I might have something for that, and he winks.
That's
That's
slightly creepy. Do you
Okay,
mind?
not in that way. He's saying,
Do you mind
like,
explaining what your methods?
welcome back to wakeness, lady.
Yeah, and she
Are you feeling better?
Yeah, so she looks at you like she still has reservations, but eventually she nods her head.
Does anyone have anything to clean her up? She's looking mighty ragged. I'm sure she'll feel much better.
Ooh,
Much more.
buddy, guess what I have?
Derkon gives a thumbs up to Caleb. There.
Best cantrip ever.
He sort of pillows like moss and like stuff around the ground, like leaves and stuff, makes her much more comfortable on the ground where she is. Says,
Best
"Now
cantrip.
let's talk a little bit."
Yeah.
Start with your name. You know we have somebody who is better with people than I am.
What now?
Yeah.
And I look over towards Caleb. Caleb, talk to this woman.
Gonna diddly doop on over there.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Sit
cast
himself
Zone of
down.
Truth.
What?
Okay.
Gonna cast a Zone of Truth. I'm gonna preface it with, I'd like us all to be friends here. Nothing against you or us. I just want you to know that everything is truthful here.
Okay.
But I want her to tell the truth. I don't say that, but I'm thinking it hardcore.
And she looks up.
Very
and,
calming. A light blue. Very calming.
Yeah, she looks up with this like disapproving look, but then goes over to Caleb.
All right, I'm gonna ask that. What's your name?
Nemes.
Nemes. Time to take notes, boys. So, what are you doing here?
Would you happen to know anything about those monsters?
They're
Small babies, ghostly in form.
It was a curse of some sort.
Well, I'm gonna give her some of my rations while they're accusing her of things.
I'm
No, I'm
asking
not
her
accusing, I'm
questions.
just asking if she's
What the
seen it.
fuck? It's not a witch hunt.
curse. I've not heard of such things.
So, how did you get here, may I ask?
And she looks like she's wanting to say something else, but she's like, I came here with Thanamir. my husband.
Does he look blue?
Is he blue?
Yes.
Your husband keeps a party with him. Hobgoblins, is that correct?
Yes. Our camp. We lead the hobgoblins, and we were setting traps.
He's like over the traps and the hobgoblins?
Um,
Or is she claiming that he's in the Fortress army?
I don't recognize the name.
No, you don't.
Your husband. Does he know? Does he work with insurgents?
Yeah.
Enemies of Fortress?
Yeah. Yes. He took the job 2 years ago. Has been working with them ever since.
Does your husband know what trouble he causes?
He reminds me every day.
So you spite him.
Yeah, you see this. You see this really hard resistance to the spell kick in, and she pauses for a long second, and she says, "Absolutely."
So, we're trying to find your husband, have like a chat with him too, less friendly. We can help you if you'd like to leave.
Yeah, and she looks at you, Darkron, with like this almost prisoner type look, and she's like, "I cannot leave his side. His wife."
That means nothing. You are a strong woman, and you could do whatever you want without him. There are many people who will help you in this world. You are not alone.
It's definitely like the abusive relationship type of
Right, okay.
Stockholm
Oh,
syndrome. Yeah, so when you say that, Darkon, give me a persuasion check.
Caleb,
I mean, I think we're...
Caleb,
No, Darkon is saying this.
Caleb, help! Help!
Jesus
Help!
fucking
Caleb, please. I'm not lying to her. I will personally help her. I will get her in with my clergy people.
It's not about lying, it's about if she trusts you or not. So yeah, when you say that, Darkon, she like lowers her head and she's like,
Caleb, you agree with me, do you not?
yeah.
She looks like a
No,
hardy woman.
you shouldn't stick with somebody treating you that way.
At this point, I walk away and start looking, moving over towards Silly, where Silly is.
give me that persuasion, Caleb, without advantage. 17. Okay, we'll get back to that. What are you doing, Karvux?
I want to talk to Silly about this person that's here. I want to move enough of a distance away that she can't hear me.
Yep.
That
You can just
the
go back
woman
to the
can.
trail. There's enough coverage there.
I'd like to remind her that we are in a zone of truth, and everything I say is truthful.
Just because you say it's true, I don't think self-esteem works like that.
Self-esteem doesn't work like that.
Self-esteem doesn't work like that.
Neither does Stockholm syndrome.
Go ahead, Karvux.
Yeah. So what is Silly doing when I walk over?
Make sure the area is clear. Looking around.
Okay. Silly.
Oh, yeah. What's up?
This woman.
Yeah.
She's connected to the tiefling. The best thing to do here is
Kill her.
no. Wow, you're a psychopath. And then I'm going to try and knock her out. Listen,
Sublet doesn't choose you.
we'll need to use her. We'll need to use her to get to the man. What are you doing?
We could, like, say we're all friends and stuff, and then spring on the dude and kill him and, let her go.
Horrible choice. What I propose instead.
First, kill her.
No.
Okay.
Just stop giving suggestions. I should have never came over here.
What do you want to do?
I think we should bring him in alive.
Bring him in alive. I really don't do the alive thing.
I understand that. Have you tried shooting something in the knee? Perhaps a leg shot. It doesn't
Well,
kill them.
You see fire and light.
Does it always fire? Is it really always fire?
No, it's not always fire.
Exactly.
I make it fire.
Look, you do
Wanna
silly.
see?
You work in strange ways.
Wanna see?
You use blood magic.
It's not blood magic.
But I've seen you cut yourself with your scythe, and then
hold the phone. It's blood non-magic.
yeah. Wow. I'm very like you've changed my mind, silly. And he walks away.
Not magic.
All right, back to the conversation. While all this is happening, so what was the last thing you asked, Caleb? You were assuring her of.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So what was the last thing you said?